people. Another beautiful day or evening. Yep. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good. What's up, Steam Deck fans? You know, Steam Deck Tribe, Steam Deck Nation, Steam Deck Universe, Steam Deck World, Steam Deck Legion was good. Steam Deck Mob, what's happening in Steam Deck Squad? Look, I just seen two articles. I seen an article talking about, I think the sale ends today, talking about you can get Red Dead Redemption for like $19.97. It went down from $59.99, so the sale ends today on Steam. And then there's like two horror games that you can get one for like $3, like $2.50. The other one's like $1.99. So Valve has some game for sale in the Steam store. But I want to talk about this article from PC Gamers where it says Valve liked the idea of an OLED Steam Deck 2, but says it isn't as simple as it sounds. Look, when it comes to this, we know the Steam Deck runs circles around the Switch, right? So what Nintendo did was Nintendo tried to do a Michael Jordan on the Steam Deck, where Michael Jordan dropped the last. LeBron James just won the NBA Finals, right? It did the NBA Finals where he was down 3-1. He came back and won it, right? Michael Jordan now dropped the last dance on LeBron's parade so he can get some spotlight. Anyway, Nintendo now, since this is Valve's handheld, they decide to make a Switch that is not as powerful as the Steam Deck, but made it better with an OLED screen. So when you hear people, first the Nintendo fans try to go at Valve about the battery life. They realize that the Steam Deck fans don't care about that no more. So now they're trying to go at Nintendo. So now the Nintendo fans are trying to go at the Steam Deck fans about the OLED screen. But anyway, look, when it comes to the Steam Deck with an OLED screen, you know, based on the article, you know, it's not as easy as it sounds. You know, it takes time. It's a lot of planning, a lot of preparation, and you know, to get that type of screen, and then the hardware, the CPU, the GPU, everything is built all around that screen and everything. So when it comes to the Steam Deck OLED, you know, Valve have to like plan it out and then take notes from their user base and what they want in a Steam Deck in a revision, and then take notes of what the competitors is doing, like you know, 1X mini player, GPD, A&EO, Logitech, and even the Switch. You know, take notes from their competitors, and then, you know, take what they learn and say, okay, we need to take this and then apply to the Steam Deck 2 or the revision. You know, and then they can make then they can change the screen and then make it happen. The other thing is this: is we can't come back with a we got to make the Steam Deck revision or the Steam Deck 2 for the public, with the public in mind. So it's like, okay, we came out with a 64 gig model. Okay, that means on the next go around now, they can't come out with they can't come back with the same 64 gig model. They got to start off with like a 256 gig, 256 gig SSD. Then the second model will be a 512, and then the third is a 1 terabyte. Each model you can upgrade the SSDs. You know, that's how they're gonna have to approach it. They can't come back with the old style of doing it. They got to come with a newer style because of the time that we're living in, and the demands for video games. So, and you know, when they price it, they got to price it with the public in mind. You know, because there's upper class, middle class, lower class. So it's okay. What's a good price? We're going to start off, say, like a 256 gig model. And if we do come out with it, and when we do come out with a newer model, okay, are we gonna do what 1X mini player did when they came with like a 1900 by, I think, what, 12 or a 19 by 19, somewhere around there? Are we gonna go with that size? You know, so all that plays a factor into making the screen, you know, making the screen better and all that. So Valve, they have a lot of planning to do when it comes to the Steam Deck revision and the OLED, you know. And I mean, once they bring it all together, you know, once they bring it all together, then it can happen, you know. But the thing is, the battery life. If they come out with an 8 to 10 hour battery, perfect. If they come out with a bigger screen, fine. You know, I think the Steam Deck will be fine. But right now, it's just, I think it's ideas and concept and planning mode. I think that's where they're at with this. But when they do come out with it, man, that handheld is going to be something, you know. So right now, all they can do is just take notes, you know, from their users and then what the competition is doing, because they're still learning about this handheld market, you know. I'm sure the pandemic taught them a thing or two, or three, or four. So they're still learning, man. And they just completed their first year. So to come out with an OLED right now, sounds good. But then, at what cost, you know? At what cost? You know, it's going to cost them to do it. So all that plays a factor. So when they come out with it, you know, it will be fantastic. It will, and the Steam Deck fans will be happy. But right now, the Steam Deck, it's running on full power. It is. So I mean, the games are running the best way they can. So Valve, they know about the shortcomings of the Steam Deck and what they need to improve on. So once they bring all that information together, I think the revision will start happening. But right now, do they really need it right now? Nah. You know, so just give it time. You know, I would say just give it time and be patient. They'll make it happen. You know. But when they come out with if they skip the revision and come out with a Steam Deck 2, yeah, the fans are going nuts, and when they do that. So be patient, man. That's all you can do with Valve right now. But for right now, what they're doing with the Steam Deck, that little handheld is pretty impressive, man. Pretty impressive, you know. I mean, Digital Foundry just did a video with the A&E 2 versus the Steam Deck, and the Steam Deck is still holding its own. So yeah, just be patient with Valve, man. The year is not over yet, so more games to come, more updates to come. Be patient. Now, don't worry, you'll get the OLED screen, or the QOLED, or whatever screen they have above a OLED and a QOLED. So yep, be patient, man. But you best believe that they're collecting all their data and their information all over collecting all the data and information. I mean, you know, and then like bringing it together, you know, so they can make it happen. So give them time, man. They'll make it happen. And then on top of that, they got their games to work on. Okay, Counter-Strike, Portal, Left 4 Dead, Half-Life, and of course the Orange Box. So yeah, they got their games to work on, plus the Steam Deck to work on. So give them time, man. Give them time. But for right now, for what that handheld is doing, oh yeah, it's that little handheld is no joke, man. Because when Digital Foundry just did a video on the A&EO and A&EO 2. But the Steam Deck is no pushover. It's no pushover. So yeah, that little handheld is doing damage, man. So the A&EO 2, there's some impressive handhelds. The GPD, the A&EO, the 1X, them some impressive handhelds. But the Steam Deck is no pushover. So give Valve time, you know. They'll bring a new model out, and when they do, you'll be happy. So you know, the thing is now, okay, it's like, okay, what are the features that the Switch got, Logitech have, that A&EO have, that 1X have, that GPD have? What features do they have that the Steam Deck need? You know, so they can take notes on that. Okay, like, oh, we need to add this to this. Okay, we got all the notes off these handhelds. Okay, put this to the side for a minute. Now we got to go to the fans and say, okay, what are they looking for in a revision or a Steam Deck 2? So once they can bring all that data together, man, let the production begin. But for right now, yeah, that Steam Deck is doing it's doing its thing. Yep. And you're getting the games. I mean, what AMD is got an FSR3 that they're about to probably show at their next seminar at GDC. So, oh yeah, and there's a new version of Steam OS that just came out. So, you guys are good, man. But you know what I'm saying? But as far as the Steam Deck 2 with a better screen or the revision, takes time. So, give them time, man. This is their first year. You know, maybe in year two, they can maybe in year two they'll start talking more about a Steam Deck too. You know, maybe in year two of the Steam Deck, you know, they'll start talking more about it. Maybe some more news will start coming out about a Steam Deck 2 or a revision. So give them time, man. The year ain't over yet. Plenty of games left to be played. So yeah, when they said we couldn't find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run, they meant it. You know, the only problem the Steam Deck has is Bungie. Bungie tried to play hardball, but they're gonna have to bring Destiny over to the Steam Deck. You know, so yeah. I mean, it runs on Windows, but they're gonna have to do it on Linux. So, but other than that, man, the Steam Deck is good as it is right now. I just think Valve just gotta, you know, collect all the information that they need to collect, and then probably in year two start talking about a revision, or you know, or in the middle of year two start talking about it. But Steam Deck right now, or revision right now, nah, it's not needed right now. This is its first year. It's not even in the second. It hasn't even completed year two yet. But after year two, then we'll see what Valve do. But yeah, Steam Deck is good, man. You know? These handhelds that they have out right now, even the OXO, I think they're trying to get funding for that. That's another. I think they're trying to get funding for it. That's another handheld that's out there. You got Logitech, okay. Okay, you got the Steam Deck, Logitech, ANEO, GPD, 1X, and then there's the OXO. So the Steam Deck was built powerful enough to run today's game. So maybe in year two we'll start hearing something, you know. But other than that, the Steam Deck is good for right now for what it can do. Wait till the second year, then start demanding for a better screen. You know, so go on from there, man. But that little handheld packs a punch, man. I mean, the ANEO came out with like 16 to 32 gigs. Got a 16 gig model and a 32 gig model, and the Steam Deck still hold up against it. So that lets you know that the little handheld is no pushover. Okay? But wait till year two after Steam Deck, then start talking about a Steam Deck 2 with an OLED screen, or wait for Valve to announce it. That's the better way. Anyway, leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars and Star Trek 9 Dark.